welcome to another episode of the Hot Seat Podcast, where I talk about the latest from pro wrestling and pop culture all in one and put myself in the hot seat. And I'm going to get right down into it where we have a lot to talk about. Speaking of talking about what we got here, we have Chris Jericho recently returning to AEW, which is really cool to be able to see him come back and be able to deal with Ricochet now. So far, he's been feuding with him, and curious to see what else he'll be doing next. So happy Chris Jericho has been able to be back a part of AEW. Also, we have NXT Stand and Deliver most recently that was able to move away from WWE WrestleMania, and to be able to see that away from WrestleMania actually makes a lot more sense to be able to have it as its own premium live event, which is definitely interesting to say the least. So having it be in one weekend was a lot. We already had the Hall of Fame also on that basically weekend to start things off. So having it be on its own is really cool and a lot more easier to enjoy that way. Also, where we had on that same show where we have Lola Vice becoming the NXT Women's Champion, which is really cool, making history. I'm happy for her, and that's really cool. She was able to capture the Women's Championship. And also on that same night where we had the return of Tony D'Angelo recently coming back and actually being a part of the NXT Championship matchup and actually winning the NXT Championship. I had mixed reactions on that. I kind of was hoping for Joe Hendry to actually still remain NXT champion, but it looks like as of right now, he'll be not only called up to the main roster, but doing more stuff there. So it looks like that was basically one of the ends and final times of Joe Hendry on TNA, not on TNA, but on NXT. So really interesting stuff there. Then we get into for the side of TNA, having EC3 come back. He's been in NWA for a while. I saw having him come back for TNA has been really cool. I'm curious to see what else he's going to be being able to do there, and hopefully he'll go back to WWE. I feel like he should have deserved a lot more on the main roster for sure. I like what he did on NXT, but when he came back, when he came to the main roster, they didn't really do far too much with him, which was unfortunate. So having him be back in TNA, hopefully he'll eventually go back to WWE, which would be really cool. So happy EC3 is back, and he's been one of my favorites. Darby Allin becomes AEW World Champion. That's really cool. Finally making it to the top of the mountain, literally. Basically, not only climbing Mount Everest, but he's also climbed the top of the wrestling mountain as well, becoming AEW World Champion. Really cool. Dope to see that. I'm happy he's World Champion. Curious to see what else is going to be coming out of this. I'm sure he'll still be dealing with MJF. He was recently dealing with Tommaso Ciampa, who's been in AEW as of late. So that's really cool for Darby Allin. So I'm happy for him to be able to do that. Getting back into NWA, they were able to actually have a TV deal of being able to be on the Comet TV channel in May, which is coming up pretty soon. So I'm happy they'll be able to be seen by more people this time around. I remember when they were on YouTube, I think they had the start time of like 6:05 at the time, and then they were able to move to the CW app, which was kind of not that good to actually see them on there. And I thought they were going to be on the actual CW channel, but it was the actual app, so it's kind of like messed up to be able to see that happen for them. So I'm happy they're able to be on the channel that it seems like most people get with that channel. So we'll see what happens with that. So we'll see what happens with NWA being on the TV channel now. Also going into with Evolve, Wendy Chu becomes Evolve Women's Champion. I'm really happy for her being able to be Evolve Women's Champion. I'm curious to see what else she's going to be doing next, and I hope she has a good long title reign for sure. So she deserves it definitely for sure. With that, getting into what happens with WrestleMania a little bit. when we had Paige returning. I'm really happy to see her back, and she is women's tag team champion with Brie Bella. Nikki is out uh, dealing with an injury as of right now. She tried to come back, so she made the call to Paige, and Paige came back and is now with Brie Bella. So I'm really happy to see that. I was hoping the Bella Twins would win the tag team championships anyway, but I was not expecting to have Paige to be able to come back and actually help out Nikki Bella in that sense. So I'm really curious to see what else she's going to be doing there. Basically, in a nutshell, when it comes to one of the highlights of the whole entire weekend for me, for sure. Also, getting into where we have basically Brock Lesnar so far retiring as of right now by Obafemi, actually beating him and actually being the next big superstar as of right now. So we'll see what happens with that. So um, I'm not too sure if Brock Lesnar is going to be back for SummerSlam or not, but it looks like as of right now, he seems to be have called it a career for sure as of right now. So definitely we'll see what happens there. Also, where we had Ethan Page at Soloka and, like I mentioned, Joe Henry looking to be actually called up as of for Raw. Joe Henry looking at actually be on Raw for next week. And I'm sure there's other call ups coming for SmackDown. Definitely for sure, I could see that happening for the next set of call ups as of right now. So a little bit of change as of right now after WrestleMania, which is to be expected. So we'll see what happens with that. So those all the topics that I talked about. What are your own thoughts and opinions and everything that I talked about? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you like the video. Definitely for sure. And leave a comment as always, like I said, and hit the notification bell to stay notified for all things in the Hot Seat Podcast. Until then, I'll catch everyone next time, whatever the hell the next video may be. Until then, catch everyone next time. See ya.